Hey kids, how's everybody doing? So today's question is, how good can it get? So if you watch the video before this, you'll see me talking about this statement that I started saying, how good can it get, right? And you'll understand where it comes from if you watch that video and what I mean by that. So that's going to be the question for today's tarot pull. How good can it get? 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 If you're just joining me for the first time, hi, I'm Melissa. I'm from Postcards to the Universe. And I'm new to the tarot, probably within the last 6 months. I really dove in head first, and I'm using the Magical Hours Tarot deck because I love this deck. It's super slippery, so jumpers I don't usually keep, but I'm doing a 3-card. I like to do 3-card pulls. Sometimes I'll pull a 4th for a clarification, and maybe down the road I'll do some longer videos, and do a 10-card spread. So today's is how good can it get? So what does how good can it get mean? Well, it's an open-ended statement. If you're saying how good can it get, you're leaving it open for the universe to show you how good it can get. And I get into detail. It's a short video. It's like 5 minutes. You can watch it and you see me talking about it and where I heard it from and how I started using it on a daily basis. All right, how good can it get? Let's see. What are the cards going to tell us? How good can it get? All right, now I'm going to cut. Okay, let's see what we got here. Ooh, my eye itches. What does it mean when your eye itches? Does that mean money's coming? Or is that your palm? I don't know. Okay, let's see. Ooh, 5 of Pentacles. Okay. Holy crap. Not expecting this. All right. So we got a challenge. We got challenges and conflict coming up right now. So you may be in the middle of some kind of a challenge, a disruption. Something is shaking the structure because we have the Tower, right? So something is crumbling. So when we're asking how good can it get, and we're getting these 2 cards in the 3-card spread, you have to think, you're like thinking, oh shit, those are not good cards for how good can it get. But if you look in the center, you have the 4 of Wands. And the 4 of Wands, 4s are about structure and stability and can be like order, I don't, 4s are about that. I don't see order necessarily because it's the Wands, and the Wands are about energy, passion, and creativity. But it is in the center, right? It's in the center of the 3-card spread. So I'm gonna pull a clarifier. I definitely need to pull a clarifier with this. But before I do, I just wanna think for a second. All right, so this is telling me that some structures, some conflicts are happening at the moment, okay? We're having some tower moments right now. I can see it on a collective scale, and also maybe you're having a tower moment personally. And a tower moment is when things crumble. That could be relationships, it could be job, it could be some sort of stability. You have some crumbling that's happening right now. But here's the but. The but is certain structures have to crumble and fall away so that we can get and clear the space so we can get to stability and building a new foundation. And if you see this card just visually, if you just look at this card, I mean, she is flying through the air in a hot air balloon made out of flowers. So there's hope here, right in the center, okay? There's hope here right in the center for something new to take off. That is my perspective from these 3 cards, and I'm definitely gonna pull a clarifier because we're going through something. We're going through a crisis right now, and things are falling apart, right? But it has to be like, for example, oh look, we got the 8 of Cups. Another flying. All these things are gonna, mastery and progress and momentum is gonna start to build after the clearing, after the crumbling, right? Look at all these choices. And Cups are about our emotions, about our relationships, how we're feeling. So new things are gonna come up for us, right? And again, she's flying through the air. So that tells me that whatever is falling apart, as hard as it is, you're going to be soaring again, okay? And that's when the how good can it get comes in. And sometimes we don't realize until after the blessing it is that whatever it was fell apart. I'll use relationships, for example. Let's say you're in a relationship with somebody and the person is manipulative or controlling or jealous or toxic or abusive, right? Verbally abusive. It could be in insidious ways, because sometimes people are very abusive and manipulative and you don't even realize how, because it's not overt, right? You don't even realize it until you're out of it. But when you're leaving the relationship, however it's leaving, whether they left, you left, it doesn't matter. It shakes your world up. And when you're looking at it from that perspective, when you're in the rubble, you cannot see the blessing, right? But when some time passes on, right, and you move forward and it doesn't hurt the way it did anymore, and you've done a lot of healing, you can look back and you could say, thank God that person was removed from my life. Thank God. Look at where I am now, because that person would have held me back. That person would have wore me down, right? That person wasn't good for me. So you were being protected. So if you can look at it like that, then you can answer the question, how good can it get? Well, it's amazing, because now I have freedom. I can do what I want. Somebody's not putting me down all the time. I'm not felt to be made to feel like shit for everything I do. I'm not walking on eggshells around this person. I can do my own thing. My creativity is sparked. I've met so many new and interesting people because now I'm joining this club and I'm doing this and I'm here and I'm there. And none of that would have happened. None of that would have happened in that relationship, because there's a lot going on here. Got a lot of choices coming up and you're gonna be soaring. But right now, you may be going through it right now. You may be going through it right now. Yeah, I think you are, because the heartbreak card is on the bottom. So I think right now, some people who are here, are listening, are going through a heartbreak right now. But it's okay. It's okay, because yeah, you got the 9 of Wands. Oh, for sure. Things are coming to completion, the heartbreak. But here you go, the Page of Wands. The Page, it's new beginnings. Once this happens, when you're through this, you're gonna have this soaring, this flying through the air, and where'd it go? And this Page of Wands, which is the new beginnings, right? You're gonna feel all of a sudden this energy, and your spirit is just gonna wanna soar, and you're gonna have passion again. So just have faith that that's coming. You may be going through something right now. I pulled the heartbreak card, I think the other day or yesterday. So yeah, so there's a lot of heartbreak right now, but it's gonna be good. Have faith, okay? And keep saying, how good can it get? How good can it get? How good can it get? And see what happens in your life. All right, everybody, see you next time. Bye-bye.